clap on the causeway to the wizard's tower. Equip an iron medium helmet, emerald ring, and white apron. I don't think I have a white apron or an emerald ring, but I can get this from Port Sarum, and I can get the iron medium helmet from Barbarian Village at the little helmet shop where I keep getting all my full helms. A throwback to my bronze med helm. Feels good, man. I actually did see my Khazard helm as well, and I was like, oh shit, it's an iron one. Nah, it's the quest one, so it's not going to work for this. Hit him with the clap. Bop, bop. What's up, Yuri? Another clue. Exam center, white apron, green gnome boots. I have leather gloves, but the green gnome boots I do have to go get in the gnome stronghold. Okay, here I am back in gnome stronghold buying this gnome gear, and I'm so tired of coming all the way out here. This is probably the most out of the way I go for any of these clue requirement stuff. So I'm just going down the wiki on the stash section, and I'm going to just buy all the gnome gear that I need for easy or hard clues. Okay, here I am in the exam center. Let's do the clap. There we go. Can you stand me? Oh yes. Bow in the ticket office of the duel arena. Equip an iron chain body, leather chaps, and a coif. Do I have the range requirement for a coif? I think I have a coif. I think I actually got a coif from another clue if I recall correctly. I do have leather chaps, but I don't know about the iron chain body. We'll find out. Okay, let's do the bow. Mr. Yuri, please give me a casket. Thank you, sir. 11 purple sweets. Actually pretty pricey, and I already have a black battle axe. I don't think I'll ever be using the purple sweets, but I don't mind collecting them because I might need them for something. Okay, now that I have that easy clue scroll completed, I'm just going to take some time to train up some fishing. I'm going to use up 1,000 feathers. I don't know how far that'll get me, and I do plan on cooking every single fish and banking and cooking every fish that I do get. So however far that gets me, it'll just be salmon and trout. I do intend to do lobsters, and then after lobsters, I think I will just do, 40 to 65. And then 65 and up, I'll be doing monkfish. So I'll have to do swan song at some point, but that'll probably be a bit later. I'm basically just making food as the demand hits. So fly fishing's pretty quick, so this won't take too long. Okay, I was just going to do 1,000 feathers, but I think I have like 1,200 in my bank, or like probably one inventory plus this number. So 1217, I think. What I'm actually meaning 1216, because I have 26 empty slots. So yeah, I'm just going to do all of these now, since I'm just going to do all these instead of the 1,000 I previously said I was. I understand that this probably is not the most efficient way to train your fishing. This is definitely some free-to-play shit right here, where you go to this one and then bank at Edgeville, or like usually in free-to-play what you do is you drop there, and that's the fastest fishing XP, but I actually want that as food, so I am banking it. But I did say I was going to go through all these feathers, and I realized how stupid that is because I'm about to hit 40 fishing, and then honestly, why would I want to be here any longer? I want to go do lobsters at 40, right? Like, I don't really care what's faster. It's more like what's the best food and what's the best use of my like XP, I guess. But if all the trout and salmon I do have, it doesn't get me to actually 40 cookings. I believe you need 40 for lobster. Yeah, just 40 for lobster. So unless 40 fishing doesn't actually get me to 40 cooking, that's the only reason I'll be here any longer. There we go. There's level 40 fishing. Now I can catch lobsters. So I'm going to head to VROQ and use that range over there and see if I can get 40 cooking out of all this. And if I don't, I'll probably just be coming back. Now, I don't have cooking gloves, cooking gauntlets, or anything. I haven't really done that that one quest, Family Feud, I think, something like that. So I don't have gauntlets or anything, but I'm still doing kind of low-level stuff, so I don't really care too much for them. When I do get the lobsters, though, I think I will 100% be going for those cooking gauntlets. But I am going to use up all this trout and salmon. So when I'm out of trout and salmon, I'm just going to, go back to fishing and cooking. So I'll see you once I got all this trout and salmon cooked up. Yeah, that's my homie right there, do Lil Gravy. Got that Tome of Fire, that fire-making cape. Don't know what kind of staff this is. I think it's like, I have no idea. I'm not gonna bother looking though either. But yo, it's my dude, Little Gravy. Most likely coming to Lumbridge to splash a bit. Who knows? Dude, I keep right-clicking the range like a pleb, man. I need to abuse that left-click range to cook update, man. Wait, it's actually so convenient. All you gotta do, click the range, press spacebar. That's it. because it automatically selects the all option. So all you really have to do is click the bank, man. 99 cookies always been like kind of one of the easier things to get, but now it's like fucking cake. The slight inconvenience of cooking, like pretty much the only one, it's now gone. Now this is something I don't know if I already touched on it, but I am using the Lumbridge range as opposed to a fire or any other range really, because it has a really good chance to not burn trout. I don't know about salmon, but I know trout for sure, and all that requires is the cook's assistant quest. Before I do lobster, though, I will be going for the Client of Corrend and Hosidius Favor, because there is a range in the Hosidius house that gives you a really high chance not to burn, and on my hardcore Ironman, I use that pretty much exclusively for monkfish, so I decided to do, on this account, I might as well do monkfish and lobsters there. Sorry, not lungfish. Alright, this is my last inventory of salmon, which tells me I'm not going to be getting 40 cooking, so I think I might just cheese it, man. I think I might just go down here and make cakes or some shit, dude. I don't know. Or I just won't care. I have plenty of food for now. I might as well just leave it. I will need 40 cooking at some point. When I do run out of salmon and trout, I think that'll be the time that I do go for 40 cooking and then just start hitting up the lobster. Alright, now I'm about to go start Death Plateau, and I realized I used up all my bread. Unfortunate. So it looks like I actually have to maybe make some more bread or buy it from somewhere. There we go. Alright, I just bought 10 pots of flour from this little shop. I know it has something to do with Recipe for Disaster. I don't know exactly how it works, but there's one in stock each time, so I chopped rolls until I got 10. And then I did buy a jug pack, and I just filled up 10. I filled up a whole inventory, actually, and I banked the other ones, but I just have 10 right here. And this should make bread dough. So I'm going to make them all into bread dough, and then I'm just going to go cook some bread, and hopefully I don't mess any up by some odd reason. Okay, there's my fucked up inventory. It's not organized, which definitely annoys me, but that is okay. I won't have to deal with that for too long. Let's make all this bread. There we go. Hopefully I can make all 10, no problem. There we go. I didn't burn any bread. I don't know if you can burn bread, but I didn't. And I had my gold perfectly placed, so I knew when I would have 10. That wasn't planned, but it is aesthetically pleasing. And it looks like I don't have an iron bar for this quest, so I'm just going to superheat one. Look at that, dude. A little bit less than 200 nats. Actually pretty good. I think those are all from Blue Dragons as well. Feels good, man. Okay, here's Mr. Denulf. I'm going to start this quest. Probably skip through it. It's another short one. There we go. There's Death Plateau completed. Now I can go to the Sherpa and buy some climbing boots, which will be my best in slot for boots for a pretty long time. I think climbing boots are, they're not as good as room boots, but I don't think I'll be getting room boots for ages. Can I buy some climbing boots? Only 12 gold, dude. This actually reminds me of the, one of the last times I did play RuneScape, like back in the day, is when these boots were like super expensive. It was absurd. Like I didn't really care too much about like what was happening or what was relevant. Like as I said, I was pretty casual. But yeah, it was the climbing boots. I guess like the economic backlash, dude. It was some crazy shit. I think to this day, actually, climbing boots are super expensive in RuneScape 3. Let me give it a quick Google. Value 12 coins, huh? Wait, okay. You can buy climbing boots from Frida for 12 coins or a more expensive pair for 75k, which give combat stats. So, wait, it's still super expensive. Like, I guess they were giving a gold value to its stat value, because I know they were like a really efficient purchase, so I guess it makes sense, but I don't know, dude. It just seems like such a radical change. Like 12 GP to 75k? That's insane. So I guess the best part about climbing boots is this +2 melee strength, because rune boots just like blow them out of the park, like for the most part. But I guess because they're like the only times I'll actually get rune boots is either smithing them myself or from like high level slayer. I guess I'll be rocking these climbing boots for like a super long time. Alright, so I've been just doing some research on like my combat gear, and snakeskin boots require 45 crafting to get. I think it's pretty easy to get snakeskin itself. I don't think I'm gonna train for the combat, so I don't think I'm gonna train for the crafting. So I'm just gonna sit on climbing boots for a while for range as well.